Welcome to sewing school. You can never have too many purses, so today we're going to make these adorable metal frame purses. It's perfect size to fit, what do you guys put in your purses?
Like chapsticks, gum, sometimes bows if you're
bows for your hair, of course, right? So today we have sewing with us.
Hi, I'm Sage. Hi guys, I'm Drew. Hi, I'm Piper.
And we also have
you.
Yeah. So let's talk about what we need to make these cute purses. So here are our supplies. So you can see out of this purse that I've already made, it's made out of a canvas, so it's like a thicker fabric. You can use a canvas fabric, a heavier weight, or you can pick some of these regular weight quilting cottons. You're going to need fabric for the outside and an inside fabric. So pick whatever you think looks cute together. If you do use these lighter weight fabrics, you're going to need to iron on some interfacing. So this is some interfacing that's going to make it thicker so that your bag isn't droopy and floppy. You will need a metal frame and a chain. And I'm going to put the link to where I got mine. You're going to need your pattern. You can print that off on our website at www.threadsewingschool.com. And you're going to need some of this glue. I like to use, it's called Gutermann, and it's a textile glue. And this works good for fabric and metal, and it's perfect for these kind of purses. I think I got this on Etsy. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll put a link for that down below too. So I've added the link down below the video where you can purchase these exact same purse frames that I got. And that way you can use the pattern. You'll get the exact same shape and look of the purse that we're making here today. But there's lots of different kinds of purse frames, different shapes, sizes, colors. So in that case, you're gonna need to draw out your own pattern for your purse, which is super simple, and I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. Grab some scrap paper and your frame. And the first thing we're gonna do, come on, is trace around the top of the frame. Go around those clasps. From here we're gonna find the center and just draw a line, and we're going to fold right down that line. This way both sides of our purse are going to be perfectly symmetrical. Now you can see the shape I drew at the bottom of the purse we're making today. You can also think of any shape, bigger, larger, whatever size you want. Let's do a rounded bottom on this one. This would be super cute too. Okay, so we can't just cut this out and use this pattern as it is. We need to add a seam allowance, or else it's not gonna fit correctly into our frame. I always like to use a 3/8 inch seam allowance, or it's a centimeter. You could use whatever you prefer. So I'm gonna measure around all around my edges at the 1 centimeter mark, and I just make a little dash or a dot. Some people can eyeball it, and I do that too sometimes. This is just a little more accurate. Okay, then we're gonna just connect the dots, trace around. We're going to cut around there. And there we have our pattern piece ready for whatever frame you want to use. So So after you have all your materials, we need to cut out 2 of this pattern piece for your outside fabric and 2 for whatever you want for your inside fabric.
But luckily for us, we have magical sewing fairy in this class. All we have to do is snap. So on the count of 3, we're all going to snap, and then the magical sewing fairy will have all of our pieces cut for us. 1, 2, 3, snap! It's awesome!
So step 1, now that you've got your pieces all cut out, you've got your outside fabric and your inside fabric. You're going to take one of each, an outside and inside, place some pretty sides together, and we're going to clip just along this top curve. We're going to clip it and sew. All right, girls, so go ahead and start clipping. Are we going to sew all the way around the loop?
No.
No, not yet.
Okay, so our next step is to, do you see these stitches? We're going to cut little snips in, but you don't want to cut it too much, so then it will go into the stitches. And we also, just remember, you only have to do it on the corners, that's it. You don't have to do it on the straight part, and only where you sewed. So see how I just cut through the fabric, not the stitches? That's how you want to do it for each and every edge of this one and this one and both of your pieces. It just makes your purse look a lot nicer. Our next step is to unfold our little purses, and so we can see the faces. And we have tools to poke it. They're called chopsticks. Yep, they are little tools. And you just poke them, and it'll help you. It'll help the corners be nice and pointy. Yeah. And so you don't have to use your fingers. Mm-hmm. Your fingers are helpful too if you want. If you don't have those, just ask your mom if you have any pencil erasers. Those work good too.
Okay, so we have these 2 beautiful pieces. We are going to open them up, kind of like this.
Here.
And we're going to put the 2 outside pieces that are going to go on the outside of your purse, pretty faces together. So on mine you can see the white interfacing. The pretty sides are together. And we're just going to sew this bottom part all the way around. Let's clip it first.
So we're just going to be sewing the part, the outside of your purse.
Just the outside for now.
We're the teacher.
So you're going to see where you start sewing is right up here.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and clip yours, girls. We're going to take these other pieces, that's going to be our inside lining, we're going to put them together, and we're going to sew them just like we did down here, except it's super important we have to leave a hole. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to turn it right side out. So we like to use red clips in our class, and the red clips kind of tell us in between those 2 clips, we are going to leave that open, we are not going to sew. But we're going to stitch all the way around the other parts.
Hey guys, look, my hand fits.
Okay, so go ahead and clip.
Okie dokie, sat on a wall. had a great fall.
So put those together.
Okay, for our next step, we will be, you see this hole that we made? You'll be reaching through and like kind of like your, like a bigger hand, and you're gonna be like taking it through like this. And so it's all the way through. And then you're gonna push in the edges to make it look nice. Let me just get the little tool. Where did it go? Okay, never mind. Here it is. Okay. Thank you, Magical Sewing Fairy. Here, Magical Sewing Fairy, can you get Piper a tool too? Me too. And Sage? Oh, there. Thank you, Sewing Fairy. Thank you, Sewing Fairy.
Okay, so our next step is what you want to do is after you sewn it, you want to just push it in there and then kind of make sure it's all straightened out.
Girls, these look awesome. Time to add the metal frames. That's what we've got our special glue for. We're gonna put the glue inside the frame, put it in and let it dry, and maybe have a little snack or something while we're waiting.
I'm hungry. And that's it. We finished our purses. So cute. High five, Piper. High five. Yes.